whatever so-called what they is, they gotta live through that, man. I lived through that. I went through the trenches. I went through 4 convictions. I went through shooting, stabbing, fighting, all this here and all this, war wounds and all this, bro. Without that, I survived it, bro. Like, I'm here to tell a story. That's why I'm gonna tell it right. Because I survived it the right way. I didn't get shot up. I didn't get stabbed up. I didn't get all this, all that. I didn't get robbed and all this and all that. All those years I was in the streets because, bro, like I wasn't in it to be bullshitting. It was survival mode with me, man. I rolled with killers, for real life killers and gangsters in real life trying to survive. I ain't had no choice. You feel what I'm saying? I could have, if I had another path to take, I would have took it, my nigga. I ain't had no other path. I'm a self-made nigga. My mama ain't teach me shit. My daddy ain't teach me shit. They didn't give me shit. They didn't buy me shit. Not saying that they mistreated me because of the circumstances. They didn't have shit they self. But I'm just saying, bro, like I didn't have those resources and those pitches or those hand-me-downs or those inheritance or those grandfathers to catch your slack. I didn't have that. All I had was the streets. The trenches, I dug them. I wasn't just in them, I dug them. Like a thug, man, bro. A lot of people still don't know what a thug was, but when I showed up, I showed them. When you 10 years old smoking cigarettes and got a bandana holding your pants up with some hand-me-down jabos on and some size 2 big travel Foxx that you didn't got from one of your big OGs, that what a thug was. They didn't know. I had to show them. You feel me? So, you know, like, it's deep with me, bro. Like, and I lived through it. I lived through it. Like, I work for God now just because I lived through it. Just because. I lived through it. But you actually interviewing somebody that lived through it. If I die today, I die real. If somebody killed me, they didn't kill me because of nothing I done or how I went or nothing like that. Because I stood up and I faced all my files, everything I did wrong, I cleaned it up. My karma come to me is good karma. My new kids get the good karma. My older kids might got the bad karma. I'm sorry. But I've been right so long, but I done changed it up, bro. You feel me? So I don't mind telling it. Like, I stood on it. I still stand on it. And all I could tell the people out there is get like me, man.
So that was then, you know what I'm saying? You said that was your definition of real. Like, what's your definition of real and thugging now?
Well, thugging, I don't know what the definition of thugging because I'm not a thug no more. Like, that's a mentality. You feel me? So if I get in that thug mentality, then it is what it is. I be more thugged out dealing with females because it be the same lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't be trying to be thugging or gangster or none of that because, like I say, I'm past that. You know?
All right.
So I can't define today's definition of none of that because it ain't what it was back then. I can tell you that.
All right. So how you got into music?
Who?
Music. How you got into music? Yeah.
Well, I've been into music. Like music was my comfort. Music was what carried me this far, all the way through the struggle and the pain, the hardships, the ups and downs, the being hungry at night, the being lonely, being in the dark with just a little radio with batteries. Like music was my comfort zone. Like music was like God to me before I found God. It was music. Like it was, and then because it was always changing. You know, it went from LL Cool J music that was courage. You know, he was bad, he needed love, all that. You know, it was that kind of music. And then it was the Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 because I had brothers and, you know, we wanted to, you know, be famous and stars and big. So, you know, it was all type of music. But I was always involved with music, like from rhythm, you know, from dancing to beatboxing to rapping. If I would sing if I sounded good, you know. Like I listen to slow music. Like now, that's what I listen to. 45, I don't listen to rap.
Yeah.
I listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even listen to rap at this point.
So who was the first person took you to the studio?
The first person took me to the studio had to be Lee Lucas. Had to be to the studio. Had to be Lee Lucas. Yeah. He definitely said.
So how big was Lee Lucas, you know what I'm saying, to Baton Rouge?
Well, Lee Lucas was bigger than Baton Rouge. Like I'm blessed and fortunate enough to know several people or came up around several individuals that actually became bigger than Baton Rouge, and especially back then, like Lee was bigger than Baton Rouge back then. You know, he climbed the ranks, like, and I watched him. You know, he went from 17th Street crew, you know, Glasgow Middle, or you know, however it went to, you know, Big L, Lee Lucas.
All right.